Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, Jason, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. This is Melvin Gordon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier brought down at the...
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Darnold completes it.
Darnold's pass.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now Gordon.
38-yard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. A check on Breida's numbers from last week. 18 carries, 98 yards, 2 shy of 100.
So, partner, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
The front office all smiles when the ink went dry on this new contract.
Not only them, how about the coaching staff? Because oftentimes the front office and the coaching staff may have different opinions about the value.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's got Harrison left side complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Gordon. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 24. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Melvin Gordon.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Patriots 3.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10.
The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
31-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did, because to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That ties the game at 3-3.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. On 1st down, it's Darnold. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
At the 29-yard line.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Melvin Gordon. Incomplete.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up a screen for Breida. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
They stopped him in his tracks. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Gordon, the ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Able to find Harris, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Patriots.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Open man is Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. A 1st down throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the...
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shape.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
Darnold's pass.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll go down at the 28. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Dolphins.
Darnold from the gun. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Darnold from the red zone now. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. To the air again, Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Again, Darnold. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. On 4th down, Darnold. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Miami set to take over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Is good. That ties the game.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now out come the Patriots. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Breida to get the third quarter started. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 12. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far, and you know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great...
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Patriots.
Faking the give, Darnold. Throw left side, complete. That's Schultz. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon.
Melvin Gordon.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Schultz. And he will have a Patriots first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Gordon. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Able to shake him off. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down. And 7.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
On first down, here's Breida. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua sets up to pass it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First target, first catch, and a first down. Here's Tua. Toward the pylon, caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Patriots ready to try again on offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah able to record his 5th sack of the season. New England on 3rd down. They've converted a 3rd of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and forever. And that will be incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. It's taken to the 26. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Tua now on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Tua going to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
And goal to go.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Buying time to his left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
The
line.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Here's Darnold. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Darnold to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Throwing again is Darnold. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's third.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Darnold. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now Gordon on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Gordon on the carry.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
To Kendrick Bourne.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down. Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Covered by Noah Igbenogany.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Darnold. So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And 4.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. That's complete into the hands of Myers. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
6-man. Check curls.
On first down, it's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Sets up the screen to Gordon. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. Open man is Myers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Dalton Schultz. Incomplete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. One last throw down for Darnold. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD.